Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please make sure you thumbs up and subscribe. So yeah. Okay, so we're watching Giant Clams, Jonathan Bird's Blue World. So we're going to be watching different videos, so I hope you like it.
Here in Massachusetts, we call this one's a monster. It weighs more than a pound. But imagine clams even bigger than this. I heard about skeleton musk clams. Grab your butt.
I'm just skipping some of it because it's not worth it.
Practically known as the tuna clams for thousands of years. A mature tridacna can feed quite a few people. Except for being a bit heavy, hunting these clams isn't very hard. It's not like they can get away. So they've been over-harvested in most of the Pacific, and finding them these days is not an easy task. I set out to a secret place in the Marshall Islands where they're supposed to be, so we go look for be a tridacna. It responds to my hand movements. That's because it's sensitive to light, and when my hand casts a shadow, people thought they meant clam, and it closes. But the clam can't actually close all the way. See? All my fingers no coincidence tissue. The algae absorbs the energy of the sun, and the apple feed on planks slurps up the plankton. Clam. Here I'm depleted of these incredible animals. So the solution is a clam farm. Costa Rica is known for having one of the world's few tridacna clam farms. Here, they raise hundreds of clams the tanks have collected in from the ocean. Seed is circulated, don't grow very. They're only 2 inches long and 11 months. Next tank. This tank has maybe 5-pounders, and these guys. Just kidding. These guys are 7 years old. Pretty big, but when you overfish them, put them down here. So if a 5-pound clam takes 7 years to grow, we can only imagine how old this clam is. This 100-pound tridacna might easily be more than 50 years old. It's 3 feet across. Experts say that they may live for 100 or more years. So they're old clams and they're big clams, but they're certainly not killer clams. They sit on the bottom collect sunlight. They're about as dangerous as sponges, but that's a story for another day.
That's not even like a story. I'm definitely watching this. This looks interesting.
This time on Jonathan Bird's Blue World, Jonathan goes mud diving to film some outlandish marine life.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Bird, and welcome to my world.
Oh my gosh. What the fudge? That's what the heck is that?
For most divers, the best diving involves warm, clear water and lots of colorful fish. So coral reefs are the most popular dive destinations.
Oh my gosh, a turtle! Oh my gosh!
But as divers gain more experience, they seek out new and different diving environments, like shark diving.
I never want to go shark diving. Oh, what diving?
And everything in between.
Oh my gosh.
One exciting environment is muck diving. I know it doesn't sound very exciting, but trust me, if you like cool critters, muck diving is where it's at. Muck dives don't generally involve any actual muck. Usually they're just dives with a sandy bottom inhabited by critters that have adapted to this unique habitat. It's stuff that either doesn't live on reefs or would be very hard to spot on a reef. while technically muck diving can be done just about anywhere there's a silty, sandy, or muddy seafloor, certain places around the world have developed quite a reputation for good muck dives with lots of critters.
Oh my
And
gosh.
this is one such place, the Blue Heron Bridge in Riviera Beach, Florida. This may not look like much of a dive site, but this bridge is actually world famous for the stunning diversity of interesting critters that inhabit the shallow water just below the traffic zooming by.
Okay, the creatures in there can kill you if you stand on it. I'm pretty sure he doesn't care if he dies. This is like my opinion.
I've stopped in for a couple dives to check out the diving and find out what all the fuss is about, but I'm terrible at finding stuff, so I've enlisted the help of local Blue Heron Bridge expert Jeff Nelson from Force
Jeff?
E, a local dive shop. It's sort of a weird dive. We suit up in the parking lot and then walk over to the water's edge. Because there are strong currents here when the tide is coming in or going out, we have to dive during a short window when the tide changes. So my dive today begins at dusk during the high tide slack. I'll have all I can handle with my camera, so Jeff will tow along a dive flag. It floats above us to make sure people in boats can see us. It's still light as we sink down into only 6 feet of water and start looking for critters. Jeff has promised me one of the hardest fish to film, a jawfish with eggs. The jawfish is my quarry. Almost immediately, Jeff finds me a weird fuzzball. It almost looks like a jellyfish, but this is a large nudibranch called a sea hare. And this one is laying its eggs.
It looks like it has hair everywhere. That must be how come it's called a sea hare. It's laying its eggs. Where's its eggs?
As we continue on through the murky water, a seahorse. In most places, seahorses are not only hard to find, but frustratingly
Oh my gosh, a seahorse! I've never seen one!
uncooperative. I think this guy has seen enough cameras that he knows if he poses for a minute or two, I'll go away and leave him alone. A puffer is attracted to my lights and comes over for a look. Nearby, the fastest sea star I've ever seen racing across the sand. And then another cooperative seahorse, using its prehensile tail to grip an old piece of rope. Without Jeff to point out these little guys, I would probably swim right by them and not even see them. With the seahorse
And that's why the seahorse is.
Horses in the bag, it's time to move on. We pass a yellow stingray hunting for food. They eat mostly shrimp, worms, and clams, stuff that lives in and on the sandy seafloor. I just hope this hungry stingray doesn't find those seahorses. A mantis shrimp sticks its eyes out of its burrow to check out my bright video lights. But it's definitely not coming out. Jeff knows where to find a small octopus. It dives into its home when I approach. But if there's one thing about octopods, they are curious. Staring at its reflection in the lens of my camera, it soon comes out to investigate. First, a quick touch of the camera housing. I stick my finger around into the shot to give the octopus some scale. You can see that this is a very small octopus, but nobody told her that. She grabs my finger with her suckers and tries to pull me into her den. If you ever have the opportunity to arm wrestle with an octopus, you will find they are amazingly strong, and the suction cups feel so weird on my skin.
Sorry. My kitten just wants me.
While hunting for the jawfish, we come across a super rare and weird fish. This little guy is a batfish. It walks along the bottom on legs that
Ew.
from pelvic fins.
What the heck's wrong with
And just over its mouth, a retractable lure used
it? Looks
to fish
sad.
for prey.
It looks sad. See its mouth. It looks like a snake coming out of its nose.
Its gill openings are hidden behind its pectoral fins so the prey won't see it breathing. When it decides to swim, you can tell that this fish isn't really designed to swim very well. Definitely a bottom dweller. Towards the end of the dive, Jeff finds me the elusive jawfish with eggs. But I blow it by moving in too close and scaring the little fish. He won't come out. And my lights are probably frightening him too, so I give up. But don't worry, I have a plan.
Will Jonathan manage to film the elusive jawfish? Stick around and find out.
For the necking up with Jeff, this jawfish's burrow. Along one. This one's a little bigger than the other one. Cameraman Todd and I take turns getting some shots and waiting for the octopus to do something interesting besides just stare at us.
I'm just gonna keep skipping it because it's stupid. So it's not doing anything. Oh.
That was really fun, but my mission is to find the jawfish, so we move on. There he is, the elusive jawfish. But this time, I'm going to work my way closer very slowly so I don't spook him. Oh no, I scared him again. Oh, wait a minute, he's coming back up. How do I know it's a him? The eggs give him away. When it comes to jawfish, the male guards the eggs in a very unlikely place, his mouth. Jawfish are mouth brooders, meaning that once the male has fertilized the eggs, he takes them from the female and keeps them safe in his mouth for about 2 weeks until they hatch. During that time, Dad can't eat anything. The eggs are transparent. You can see the little eyeballs of each baby jawfish inside the eggs. Every once in a while, he has to aerate the eggs. To do that, he spits the eggs out and then sucks them back in. He does this every minute or two for a couple weeks. With my mission complete, we head back towards the beach, past the concrete columns of the bridge. I come across a snake eel out early looking for breakfast. The snake eel, which is an eel, not a snake, pokes its head into holes looking for small fish and invertebrates to eat. This one caught a small crab. By the time we finish the dive, the sun is up in Riviera Beach. As Jeff and I emerge from the ocean, I can't believe how much stuff I saw on diving. But wrap up here.
So I'm gonna put on something, but I'm not showing you, and it's gonna be surprise because this is my opinion with this person. Her name is Oh. Her name is Miranda Sings. What do we know about it? And through here, what I'm recording with, she looks beautiful out. I don't know what to say. Like, this is my opinion. She looks beautiful, but her lipstick goes too far.
Don't like your lips smoking. Don't like your titties stank. Don't go, you made me play. Ba-ba-boo. No, I don't like you. I don't like your perfect one. Have you met when you left for you? Said the gun was mine. It's cool. No, I don't like you. That I got torture in the nick of time. On me, I rose up from the dead. I do it all the time. I got a list of names and yours is from under. I check it once, and I check it twice. Oh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do.
A little bit slow on the lyrics, like, ooh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Like, that is a little too slow for it. This is my opinion. She sings like my worst. I can't say it. My sister sings better than her, and she's only 5. Well, like, this is what I think. Okay, I don't want her to get out. I don't want Miranda Sings to get out me for doing this, but it's sort of true. Like, this is my opinion. Like, I don't want everyone else to think that that's true, because it's my opinion. Okay? So, yeah.
Look what you made me do, just what you made me do. Oh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you...
Like, she's getting the lines wrong, some of them. And she's still a little bit slow on the lyrics. So, yeah.
Just made me do. Look what you just made me do. I don't like your kingdom kings. They once belonged to you. You asked me for a place to sleep, locked me up and threw away the keys. The world moves on another day, another drama, but not for me, not for me.
See, do you know how she said throw away the keys? I'm going to see the real lyrics to see, because when Taylor Swift was singing, I thought she said put on a feast. Not throw away the keys. Whoopsie. Okay, so I'll just see if it's true. Get another one. Oops. So, I want more of it. So, oh yeah, so I don't like your kingdom keys. They once belonged to me. Through a feast, yes. She got wrong. It was through a feast. Then goes the rest. So she got some of it
All I
wrong.
think about is karma. And the world moves on, and the fun things for sure. Maybe I get mine, but I'll get yours. Oh, like I got Parker in the new and me, I grows in the daddy, you come over. I got a list in yours, and then another one on my mind. I took it once, I took it twice. Oh, look what you made me.
She's sort of fast for the lyrics, sort of slow. Yeah, like, I think I could sing better than her. But she's a good singer. Yeah, she is a good singer. But not better than my sister.
Me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Oh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do.
I don't like nobody, and nobody likes me.
How do you like that?
I did sort of like it, but it was good. That's a person who does the Miranda. I love her song. I can't believe it. That's what I was just watching. Look at her face. No, so I hope you liked it. This is my prediction, what I think. But yeah, like, I don't really like it, but I like it at the same time. That's my opinion. So if anyone texts back, you're mean and that, it's my opinions, okay? So yeah. Thank you. Because that is my opinion, and I'm telling the truth. That is my opinion. Sorry. So yeah, I hope you like it. Don't text me bad stuff, please. Yeah, because that's my opinion. Okay. Bye.